College is expensive. Between tuition, rent, textbooks, and that necessary daily coffee, the costs stack up fast, and you need cash right now just to keep your head above water. But you can't just take any job. You're trapped in this tight spot where you have to find a way to pay those bills without destroying your Tuesday-Thursday lab schedule or completely tanking your GPA. Before we solve that, make sure to click the link in the description to grab the free Fast Track to Hired cheat sheet. It includes a complete starter pack bundle with application rules, a pre-application checklist, and an interview guide. And while you're down there, hit like and subscribe. When most students start looking for that perfect job, they focus entirely on the base hourly wage. They look for the highest number they can find. That is the biggest mistake you can make. The true value of a college job comes down to its total compensation. If you blindly chase a high hourly rate, you are likely leaving thousands of dollars on the table. First, let's look at the corporate heavy hitters, places like Starbucks, Target, Chipotle, and Amazon. These companies usually require you to commit to 20 or more hours a week. In exchange for those hours, they offer massive hidden benefits. Starbucks covers 100% of your tuition for a bachelor's degree at ASU Online. Chipotle does the same for over 75 programs through Guild Education. They literally pay for your college. But you have to weigh the trade-offs. You will be sacrificing your weekends. You will deal with demanding customers rattling off absurd drink orders during the morning rush, and you will come home physically exhausted. This path is a deliberate trade. You are giving up immediate physical comfort and free time, and in return, you get massive long-term debt relief and serious financial leverage before you even graduate. On the other end of the spectrum, you have career builders and campus safety nets. Think bank tellers, pharmacy techs, or swiping IDs at the campus library circulation desk. These jobs often pay significantly lower base wages, sometimes dropping down to $10 or $15 an hour, much less than you'd make slinging boxes in a warehouse. What you get instead is strategic positioning. A teller or tech job builds a professional, post-grad-ready resume early. A campus job offers slow shifts when you literally get paid to sit quietly and study for your midterms. Taking a lower-paying campus or career builder role is a strategic choice. You trade maximum immediate cash today for future career leverage and current academic survival. Then there's the gig economy, driving for Uber Eats, assembling furniture on TaskRabbit, or picking up remote freelance work. The appeal here is obvious. You get ultimate schedule flexibility. You have no boss, and you only open the app to work exactly when you want to. But those perks hide steep costs. Your income is entirely unpredictable, you get zero corporate benefits, and you have to cover the severe wear and tear on your own vehicle. Gas and maintenance eat directly into your profits. Because of this, gig work functions perfectly if you just need some supplemental spending money. But if you have rent due on the first of the month, it is a terrible foundation for a reliable financial safety net. Let's look at how this plays out mathematically. Imagine you are choosing between a local indie coffee shop paying $17 an hour and a corporate Starbucks job paying $15 an hour. This bar chart shows exactly why base pay is misleading. If you work 20 hours a week, the indie job nets you about $17,000 a year, but the corporate job gives you a base pay, plus tuition coverage, free meals, 401k matching, and a free Spotify account. When you stack those perks, that $15 an hour job is actually worth over $28,000 a year. That 401k match is especially critical right now. When you're 18 to 24, compound interest is a superpower, and employer matching is literally free money. Look at this graph tracking investment growth. If you invest just $100 a month starting at age 20 and stop at 30, you end up with $338,000 by retirement. If you wait until 30 to start, even if you invest every month until you are 65, you only reach $227,000. Looking past the base hourly rate and playing the long game is the only way to unlock true wealth-building potential while you are still in college. Of course, none of this matters if you can't prove your value later. The challenge is translating basic entry-level tasks into bullet points that will actually impress future corporate employers. The solution is the STAR method. You frame your experience around the situation, task, action, and result to rewrite your resume and answer interview questions. Instead of writing a weak duty-based bullet point like made drinks, you quantify your impact. You state that you managed opening shift operations and reduced drink remakes by 30%. Tracking this kind of specific data while you are on the clock requires some upfront effort. But doing so instantly separates you from 90% of your competition. You also need to manage your hours. Research consistently shows that working more than 20 hours a week as a full-time student actively damages your academic performance. This block chart breaks down a standard 168-hour week. You subtract 56 hours for sleep, 15 hours for your classes, and about 37 hours for studying. Add in personal care, and you quickly see how little uncommitted time actually remains for a job. Push past that limit, and your body and brain will break down. You will drop a letter grade, feel constantly exhausted, and suffer from severe sleep deprivation. Your degree is your primary job. You have to protect your study time with the exact same rigor that you protect a paid shift. To figure out what works best for your specific scenario, you can use a simple decision matrix. If you're debt-averse, target the corporate heavy hitters quadrant for their degree-paying benefits. Time-starved with slipping grades? Target on-campus jobs for paid study time. And if you're a junior or senior, target career builder roles to pad your resume before graduation. To execute whichever strategy fits your situation, make sure to download that free cheat sheet linked in the description below. So go find a job that works as hard for your future as you are working for